All right, Shalom. I want to start off this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh, Bahashim, Rukakwadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and grace and peace to you elect around the four winds, believing and pushing this truth in all sincerity. May the blessing of election be upon your houses. This is your fellow servant, Rokoya from the GMS Orlando camp, and I just wanted to address, this guy who has been highlighted once again, through the Spirit. This guy, Yaharles, Judah, Israel. All right, the Lord is not dealing with you or any men like you who refuse to do the work, who have a firm comprehension of the Bible, all right, and refuse to do the work. The Lord is not dealing with men like you. Point blank, period. And this is about the fifth or sixth time the Spirit has highlighted you amongst the congregation. It happened 6 years ago when you came on our channel page, the GMS Orlando channel page, and brothers reproved you, all right, rebuked you, all right, for not doing the work, doing the same thing that you're doing now, all right, posting a whole bunch of precepts, and but no works on your channel, all right, no works to show you feeding the sheep, no works to show, you edifying the body of Hamashiach, all right, and brothers reproved you for that 6 years ago, and you came off of you stopped coming on our comment board for about a year, Then you popped up on my personal channel and other brothers' personal channels. And then you popped right back up on the elders channel, all right, and different brothers' channels doing the same thing. All right, the Spirit has highlighted you once again. And not only you, all right, but men like you, all right, especially men who are able-bodied and have a firm comprehension of the Bible. All right, it is your duty as an Israelite man, all right, that has a firm comprehension of the Bible and is able-bodied to do the work, to feed the sheep. This is John, chapter 21, and verse 16. He saith unto him a second time. I'm going to start at verse 15. It says, So when they had dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my lambs. He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep. He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he had said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things, thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua said unto him, Feed my sheep. All right. And if you love the Lord, you're supposed to be feeding his sheep, especially if you have a firm comprehension of the Bible, which it seems as if you do, or you think you do, because you post a lot of precepts, or you like to comment board up with precept after precept after precept. So it seems as if you have a firm comprehension of the Bible, which means that you need to be teaching, which means that the Lord is giving you a gift that you refuse to utilize. The Lord is giving you a gift that you refuse to use, and you're hiding under a napkin. And you post verses about not being justified by works, but you fail to understand the fact that works and faith go hand in hand. You can't have faith without works, and you don't have works without faith. Both work in tandem. You can't have one without the other. They work in tandem with one another. To show your faith, you put forth works. It's as simple as that. If you have faith, you will do the work. It's as simple as that. It's no gray areas. It's no way you can loophole around that. And this is not only for you, for men like you. There's no way you can gray area and slither your way out of that. We're not justified by works. By no means am I saying that. And if you don't understand that by now, too bad. Honestly, it's too bad for you. Because the videos just went out. The elders and apostles have done many videos regarding the topic. All right. Brothers have done many videos regarding the topic. If you don't understand it by now, it's too bad for you and time is running out for you. You need to tighten the hell up and take this thing serious and take yourself serious. Take yourself serious because you're playing. And the Lord ain't dealing with men like that who play constantly all day like this is a game. The scriptures say what it says. Either you're going to do it, either you believe it, or you don't. Point blank, period. We're not justified by works, but through faith, we have works. And our works show our faith. I'm going to read that verse for you, but I'm going to read this again for you as well. John 21, verse 17. He saith unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things, thou knowest that I love thee. Yaharles saith unto him, feed my sheep. That is your duty as an Israelite man, especially if you're able-bodied. I don't know if you're able-bodied or not, but if you are able-bodied and you have a firm comprehension of the Bible, it is your duty as an Israelite man, a believer of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, to feed the Lord's sheep. It's not rocket science. It's not chronophysics. The word says what it says. Let me get this in James. This is James 2, and I'm going to start at 17. It says, even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. I'm going to read that one more time. Even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. Yeah, man may say thou hast faith, and I have works. Shew me thy faith without thy works, and I will shew thee my faith by my works. Thou believest that there is one God, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. All right, so we show our faith by our works. All right, and our works are a product of our faith. It's quite that simple. But you seem to think otherwise, and the Lord is not dealing with men like you or you. Point blank, period. Lest you repent. But this has been going on for 6 years now. A little bit over 6 years. And the Spirit has highlighted you once again. And this is not just you. This is for men like you who refuse to do the work of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. All right, the Lord told us quite simply. Luke 14 and 21. It says, 14 and 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. The Lord told us to go out to the highways and hedges, all right, and to compel, the elect to come in, that his house may be filled. But like it says in the former part of this, this chapter, men began to make an excuse. And you've been making excuses for 6 years. When are you going to tighten up? It was a statement by the elder Mike Allah, 6 years ago too. When I a little over 6 years ago, when I first came into the truth, and it was a powerful statement. The truth doesn't need any cheerleaders. The scriptures say that the work is plenteous, but the laborers are few. We don't need any cheerleaders. We need laborers. The Lord wants you to labor, toil, to stand up for him against the evildoers, to stand stiffly for his name, to feed his sheep. That's what we've been put in this lifetime to do. That is our purpose. That is our sole being for living. That is our sole being for living in this lifetime, is to feed the Lord's sheep and to herald in the Lord's second return. That's why the Lord put us on the planet, to preach this word. The Lord revealed these mysteries unto us for a reason. He saw fit for our spirits, to receive the revealing of these mysteries, these dark sayings, these parables, to be able to understand it, to be able to comprehend it and break it down to our people. The Lord chose us for a reason, to do the work, because not many spirits were chosen for this purpose. Not many spirits on this earth have a firm comprehension of the Bible, truly. But we do, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and it is our duty to feed the Lord's sheep as a result, to warn his people, to warn the Lord's sheep, to warn the Lord's people of the impending danger, to repent. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Seriously. The prophecies are starting to speak more and more frequently. All right, the Lord is starting to visit the world, which he made more frequently. The spirit is constantly changing. The Lord is constantly ramping things up. You have a duty to warn the Lord's people, especially you have a firm comprehension of the Bible. This ain't a fucking game. It ain't no joke. Take yourself serious, because the only one you playing with is yourself, man. All that damn cheerleader, man. Do something. Get this last one and I'll close it out. Let me see. Real quick, let me get it. Right. Damn, let me see. Hold on. All right, this is Matthew 5 and verse 14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. All right, the Lord is giving you the light, giving us the light for a reason. All right, so that we might not put it under a bushel, but let it shine, so that men may see these works and glorify Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. That's what's going to draw the elect toward the ministry. The work being done. What drew brothers to the ministry was brothers standing out in highways and byways. You walking past them, like it says in Isaiah 30 and 20, you walking past them on your left-hand side, your right-hand side. You hear a word from behind you. That's what's drawing the Lord's elect into the fold and sealing the Lord's elect. The work being done. I got one more. One more. This is Matthew 25. And I'm going to start at 14. It says, for the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. That man traveling into a far country is Yahushai. All right, and he's delivering the goods, which is the spirit, unto his servants. It says, and unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. All right, and the Lord has given each man his certain measure of faith. Some men have higher measures of faith than others. All right, some men have higher offices than others. All right, but it's all the same talent working toward the same penny. All right, working toward the same goal. That is. It says, then he that have received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise, he that had received 2, he also gained another 2. But he that have received 1 went and digged into the earth and hid his Lord's money. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. And so he that have received 5 talents, behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. He that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, thou hast that. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received mine own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it to him which have 10 talents. All right. And right now what you're doing is hiding your talent. Are you being a wicked and slothful servant? You're supposed to multiply the Lord's talent. All right, the Lord is giving you a measure of faith, all right, to utilize for the furthering of the ministry, for the edifying of the body, for the perfecting of the saints, like it says in Ephesians, the 4th chapter. Each man has given his certain measure of faith, his certain office, to push this ministry, to push the testimony of Yahweh Shai, for the furthering of the gospel, the edifying of the body, and the perfecting of the saints. Do your part, or not. But it's time out for all that playing, man. Real talk. The Lord ain't dealing with you, Yaharles, Judah, Israel, unless you repent and men like you. With that being said, shalom. Stay up.